Oh. My bad. Hello! I had studio mode on. I was waving and everything. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to... I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We have a new stream layout, courtesy of Nerd or Die. This is the EposOS. I'm realizing I haven't specified transitions. And in fact, transitions aren't even set up here. That's actually disappointing. We're going to set that up. Stinger... Actually, that's really annoying. Hold up. Why aren't the transitions here? That's disappointing. Okay, well, it has some cool transitions. I guess y'all will see it next time. So I have a couple things going on. I was intending to show you something in NDI. But when I come to the switcher source, if I come over here, I can't get my NDI feed to show up, which is like hilarious since, you know, I'm the stream guy, but I have NDI 4.5 running on my Workbench PC and it says it's outputting, but I got nothing over here. So I'm going to assume it's a network firewall issue on that PC since it's a fresh install of Ubuntu, but I don't know. So I'm going to probably set this up. You look nice today. Well, thank you. I actually meant to change shirts, so I'm not just wearing black. And I totally forgot because I'm just kind of swinging it. We're going to run NDI here on my phone so I can show you what I'm doing. Because I have new toys here in the studio. Okay. I'll turn on NDI on my phone, set the quality to highest. I know the NDI app is not the best solution for this, but that is okay. And of course my AC comes on, so it's about to get noisy for a second, but... So, what we're doing today, we are laser engraving. I can't look at it myself, but I can look at it through the screen. That's my kid's head. I've got light burn set up here. I have a new laser engraver I'm working on a review of. I'm totally supposed to be wearing protective glasses for this, and I am not. I don't think I have any NDA stuff over here. Where did my goggles go? Oh, heck. Oh, actually... Here there. So, it comes with these green glasses that, like, blocks out all color. It actually really, like, I think I'm damaging my eyes because they look so funky after I take them back off because everything turns pink. But we have a laser engraver. I'm going to put these on. And so I'm trying to figure out how to stain this stuff after I engrave it because it gets pretty funky. With the acid before, it like draws these lines and it gets all chipped. But I'm attempting to make some coasters and some ornaments for Christmas presents and then maybe to sell on Etsy. So once I get it polished, it's going to look a lot better. There's going to be like Discord logos, my logo. I have some OES logos over here. I'm going to stain them up, make them look real nice, and then I have over here, I've got cork bottoms for them, so they'll work as actual coasters. So if anyone wants to pick up some of these, if you want to show initial interest here, I will have some stuff going. Please lightly stain or sand the wood before staining, oiling. That makes sense. So yeah, I should probably... is this how you scarred your Gamers Nexus mod, Matt? Yes, it is. So, the question is, so I've been really struggling with this. The shades are a look for sure. I know, they're ridiculous. Like... So what I've been running into is the issue of both the stain not setting. I've only run the first one for like 14 hours now, so it's only set for that, and the instructions say to code it 3 times and leaving 24 hours between all 3. I need to set my chat box to not drop so much. But yes, I wasn't sure about sanding. So it looks like I should, based on how much I could damage the engraving, because I'm not engraving very deep here. I'm guessing that means that I should be sanding it before I engrave, so it's easier to stain. Like, I'm trying to figure out the order of things, because staining those first demos I showed you with the OBS logo and stuff, I got the chips everywhere, and that was a mess. And so I feel like I should stain before I engrave. But, I don't know. Because with how shallow it is, if I sand, especially on some of those, like, it's just going to destroy it. Alright, I need to set up my chat box to stop clearing chat so quickly, because I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, the NDI audio was cutting out? That's unfortunate. No, go back. Chat box. Hide messages after. That's way too quick. 200 seconds. Actually, always show messages. Perfect. Where's the save settings button? Hiding behind my light, as always. Yeah, so this is my new Nerd or Die layout as well. We'll be using this for some shows. One of the transitions is really cool because it actually activates the start menu and stuff, so I'm pretty bummed that it's not showing up at the moment. It looks like that one's leave sandpaper flat, rub wood over them a couple times. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can convey like how thin this is. So it's like all the examples I was finding, like they were using a full sander and they were you know, going ham on it, and that would kind of destroy what I'm working on. So it looks like that one's done. I want to go take a look and see if it's actually useful. So let's see. This is a new style of engraving than the ones I was doing before. So the problem I'm having, and we can switch over here to this view. I'm trying out a new engraving method that's available in Lightburn that wasn't in the other program I'm using, that's doing like a 45-degree angle kind of crosshatch view here. Which seems like it'd be less damaging. It obviously like doesn't go deep at all, but it's not like I really cranked up the darkness on this picture. And it is not very dark. So I guess I'm going to turn off that option and hit it again and see what happens. So let me go do that. I really wish the NDI was working. Let me see if I can, I guess, look it up here. So I'll switch to... You get to watch me Google search, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did I not add a desktop scene to this? Or to my Stream Deck? Whoops. Whee! Do I hear firecrackers? You shouldn't hear firecrackers. NDI not showing up. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't... On Windows, you just add it through the firewall and it's fine. But usually that issue that I have for that is... It shows up the listing... but then just shows a black screen, whereas this doesn't show the listing at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, of course I installed it. What you got to say?
Yo guys, welcome back to a quick and easy...
I can't hear anything that's happening, but I will look for... This is Windows, though. Are they just adding it through the firewall?
And now you can stream. It will come up with this. And now...
Copying the DLL from the NDI file and placing it in the plugin file. Well, I'm gonna be on Linux. I don't have a DLL file. Alright, that's not useful. Alright, well... and the etch be set a bit deeper. No, if it goes much deeper on the ones that we showed before, it will literally, like, it goes through it. Like, I literally burned into my Gamers Nexus mod mat doing it that one time. Now I have wood under it this time, but, like, I mean, this one is super thin and not super deep, but the other ones, like, if they go much deeper, it goes through the coaster. And the reason I was trying this weird 45-degree angle is so it doesn't make those lines that chip and break all over the place in the first place. But it doesn't seem to be going dark enough. We're going to look at the settings. I guess I will take you with me on NDI again. And we'll see if I can get it working on the Ubuntu rig real quick. Whee! And the AC is off, so you should at least hear better now. Alright. We're going to flip that. Get it lined back up here. Check our framing. Just come over a lot. Check our framing. Well, you get stuck sometimes. Over a tiny bit more. Alright, so I was really hoping NDI would work here so I could just show you the desktop. Like tools, NDI output, it says it's going. I don't really have any other options for it. Yeah. So we can relaunch OBS real quick, but blocks off output settings, so OBS thinks it's outputting, but oh! Alright, anyway, so the setting here for the moment, and I will only be doing this here for a minute, so apologies if this is annoying. It's set to constant power. Oh, it was set to constant power. Let's try that. 100% power, slow speed. This is the 45-degree crosshatch angle that it's supposed to be doing. But I don't have any options for, like, deepness, for lack of a better word. Negative image? Is that to, like, reverse it? Screw it. Let's try it. Who knows what will happen. I'm not seeing any marks at all. Question mark? Oh, it's sort of marking it. Yeah, it's still really thin. I don't know what I'm doing with the software, man. Alright, we're gonna come back over here. Studio is a disaster at the moment. I have so many projects going on. So I've got polyacrylic to seal up the coasters. I got brushes, the cork bottoms. I've got Pokemon cards I need to sort. Got lenses for Fuji to play with. We have Z690 for Intel 12th. It just got here yesterday, but I still am waiting on DDR5 memory. So I can't really do much with this. But we can unbox this real quick. I've not actually taken a look at it. Oh, it's heavy. Ugh. Can you run NDI bridge to grab the feed? We can find out, I guess. It installed the run times. I don't know that it installed... My mic's just gonna rotate now. Awesome. I don't know that it installed the apps. Let me see here. NDI. Nope. But we can maybe install them in real time here. Wow, it already finished that? Yeah, there's no way that's deep enough. NDI bridge. NDI tools. All right. I don't know that they... Do they have bridge for Linux? I don't know that they do, though. One of these, the monitor program, should at least pick up the feed if it's working. Oh, don't make me fill out information. Damn it. New tech. I really, like, I get it, but I really don't like it when companies make you fill out a bunch of information every time you download the software, especially as someone who does this kind of content creation stuff where, you know, I have to download these things over and over. This is just a giant, like, hindrance to me actually getting what I need. You sent me an email link for the download? Come on, what year is this? What's up, Unpredictable XY? All right, while I wait for that to come, I'm gonna go grab this coaster, see if it turned out. Definitely not deep enough, and it says it's only like, it like stopped at 30% for some reason, so who knows. Lightburn is a completely different program than the program I was using the first time. Oh, VDO Ninja, you right. You right. That's honestly something I have been, it's been on my, it's been an open tab in my browser for me to download for like so long. Bear with me for just a sec while I go install that on the OBS rig. I can leave this camera angle up, or I can set you all up with this. 1 sec. First impressions time. I am already super impressed. We'll see if this works. Do I add this as a browser source? I wasn't paying attention. Webcam switcher source. Add browser. Video workbench. 1920 1080. Go go go. Oh, that looks terrible, but it technically works. Oh, that looks really bad. Control audio via OBS. I'm gonna... Oh, it's starting to look better. Oh, yeah, I set it to 1080p. And I have gigabit, so it shouldn't be struggling, but it technically works. All right. The question is, does the audio work? Oh. We're getting an echo, so the audio definitely works. Yep. Answers that question. Dude, that standby recording is awful. No, it's not. It's supposed to have crackles. It's vintage. Some people don't understand things. How you doing? Hey, let's go switch to that view so I can turn off this mic and turn on the other one. All right. So this should be working, which means I can just do something like this. And heck, we can pull up the stream and mute it and just pop out chat. I said pop out chat. Pop out chat. There we go. I can pull that up on my side monitor. Really freaking big. And not worry about this. Hello! Someone post in chat so I know it's working. Maybe chat's not working. Oh, hey, it's working. This is awesome! Okay, I want to turn off the fan for a minute so we have less noise. What up? All right. So, I kind of need to get the Stream Deck working over here, but that's fine for now. I can drag OBS over to this. I can drag up. Oh, there we go. So what if I do... Yeah! We're getting stream setups in real time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a computer setup I've been wanting to get set up for a long time. All right. So here's the program we're working with. It's called Lightburn. It's the only one. Well, there was only two for this specific engraver that supposedly worked. This one runs on Linux. The other one was kind of junk anyway. It was open source, but it was not good. But following the instructions every review said would work with this engraver, I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. All right, let's turn off the bidirectional scanning, the negative image. Let's just leave it at a 0-degree angle. We'll get our scene framed up here. Just got to make sure we're centered. This is only a test, but don't want to go over the coaster. Maybe 2 passes. I got the Go XLR Mini. It's overpowering my HyperX Cloud headset. It's 65 ohm. Do you know if the Mini will power Biodynamics 250 ohm? Honestly, I don't know. To counteract the chipping, turn the wood so the grain is at an angle. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Currently, it's at an angle. All right, let me grab the goggles. I'm going to go turn my air up so it quits coming on. It'll be on for a minute, but it will go back off. Apologies. All right, I'm going to hit start. And it randomly stopped. Why does this happen? Start. Console. Shock and movement detected. So the whole point, I like strapped it to this board is because it was like wobbling or something and kept giving me an unknown or unexpected reset issue. So this should keep it pretty, like, it is rock solid and stable. Unless I shake the entire workbench, it's not going anywhere. And yet, it thinks it's loose. All of those are tight. Like, I don't... This stuff is weird, man. Actually, something I can check if I have... I guess we can use these. I want to see if it's the same height coming out to here, because that's a problem some people had. We're looking at... I don't even have a good... Below 130 down here. Up here, we are above 130. So that's when you change the quote-unquote gantry. Oh, no. And try to... What engraver is this? This is the Alfaro Laser 1 from Ortur. Made up names. All right, loosen these a tad. It's gonna be awkward to do as one person versus two sets of hands, but we got it. Oh yeah, so that might be why it was airing out, because it was definitely crooked. This isn't useful. I don't have a ruler. How do you not have a ruler? I should 3D print a ruler at some point, but actually I need to get some 3D prints started today too. I'm making lots of Christmas gifts. All right, so what if we have it like that? Like, maybe that's better. Definitely got to lower the laser now, but that's fine. Epo sucks on my feet when lol. Actually, I might. If we could do them really comfy. Do you have a level? I don't have my good level in here. I have like a little baby level somewhere. Where'd my little baby level go? God, these glasses give me a headache, dude. I don't even know where I set the little baby level. I just had it. Oh, here it is. Ah. Perfect. Is perfect. Yeah. Blanket level socks. Ugh. Okay. That should be better. Let's align our laser here. All right. Let's go back and frame again. Yikes. A little more. All right. Round 2. If I get this job, I might get the Dream Makers here on EposVox Patreon. Jesus. I don't know about that. That's a little scary, dog. All right. Start. Beep, 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 beep. No! Why? What the hell, man? Console output. I don't even know if this was the most recent. Stop. No, I said go home. Start. All right, now it's doing something. Oh, and it stopped again. Mother. Shock and movement detected. Why is this thing so sensitive? Why is it so sensitive? I don't even know what shock and movement it's detecting at this point. Yeah, this setup's still pretty raw. I don't have compressor and stuff. This is frustrating. Stop. Like, there's no way this is shaking too much. It's not hitting the screw. I mean, I'm leaning on it now. I wasn't when I hit start. Me, enter stream. Adam, why is it so sensitive? Nice. Oh, is it just magically going to go now? Yep, it's going. Might be you are too aggressive with your mouse clicking. It could be. I want to get a keyboard tray over here to keep all this off the desk. I don't really, like, this is up against the AC unit, so, like, there's hot refrigerant pipes and stuff, so I don't really know. They're not pipes, but, you know, copper. But I don't really know what the solution is at the moment. I would love maybe like a slide out drawer mounted under here, but I have had the worst time finding them. Maybe if I'm specifically, like, I wanted originally just like workbench drawers that I could pull out, and those were really, really tough to find. But maybe if I specifically look for just a keyboard drawer, get a little keyboard action going, maybe that's the action, the step. Although this is a kind of narrow space. Laptop tray connected to the monitor arm. The monitor arm is jankily rigged on a shelf that's barely bracketed in place, so I'd rather not put more weight on it. I am going to turn down the gain on these mics a little bit. Hopefully that helps a little. I'll get post-processing set up soon. This is the most neglected part of the studio. I was all stoked to get this workbench set up, and actually, I can't even show you like the whole setup yet, but like it's pretty sick. But laptop under tray under desk would cause the same bump problem. Actually, you're right. I'm just thinking maybe if the weight's going down instead of on the x-axis, it would be fine. Okay, this one might be looking better. So maybe I just don't do the cross-hatching for this kind of image, because this one was converted from a picture, so it was already like super light. So here's what I'm talking about in the meantime. This is the Discord coaster I printed, and this is the one that I had already done a demo run on the back, and so it actually shot through it. You can actually see light through it. But even on the parts where it didn't go through, like the way it cut these lines. Like, actually, let me get one I care less about breaking. Here's me trying to do the Digital Foundry logo. Like, the way it cut the lines, any sort of sanding just shreds them, like. So, and now it's like completely messed up. So I really don't want to sand on that. And so I'm not sure what the solution is, but maybe this is still turning out pretty light. I don't know if you can see it though. Like, it's more of a like brown instead of the deep black that this does. So, because it's not going very deep. I don't know. All the power measurements, like for these things, are like completely made up numbers. Like on the previous program, it was measured in a measure like a range of 1,000. On this one, it's 100%. And even at 100%, this is clearly not running at 100%. So I don't really know. And these coasters were specifically recommended for engraving. But the same thing happened on the sample plank that they provided too. So I'm not really sure at the moment. Main difference is one is from a photo, the other based on a solid logo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which is fine, because the face one specifically we're going to try to make ornaments from. And so it can be a little shaded as long as the stain doesn't take away too much from it. But like, this was my first pass of trying to stain without sanding, and I don't think you can even tell that it was stained. But I'm thinking just do like a limited Etsy run of the OBS logo, a YouTube logo, Twitch logo, Discord logo. I think this is the old Discord logo, so I will get the updated one. And like my logo, and just do a collection of a few circle, a few square ones, get them all fancied up and sealed up. Maybe see if anyone's interested. Bennett says if I do his face on it, he'll pay for it. This one might turn out like good enough for an ornament. Not this exact one, because it's already been gunked up, but this concept. The other problem I'm running into is actually centering these things. Now, specifically with this setup, I'm trying not to touch it. Because my wood is too small, I have the bracket on the inside, which means I can't actually record all the way to like 0 exactly. But effectively, I can just use Lightburn here to engrave a grid on the bottom plate itself. But I do need to get bigger wood, because these brackets are supposed to be on the outside, at least on this part. So it needs to be like 3 inches wider. Otherwise, mod the logos to be solid outline and shade inward. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. A floppy disk design would make for a really cool coaster. Ooh, you're not wrong. All right, I guess we're going to let that go and swap back over to the main setup for now. Sweet. Those glasses really mess up my vision. Like I keep getting paranoid that I'm looking at the laser too much, and that's what's screwing up my eyes or my head or whatever. But it's actually just the color cast of those glasses. Like whenever I first take them off, everything's like colored wrong, and my eyes are not sure what to do about it. I just try not to wear them and just not look at the thing. Obviously, if you get a fancier laser engraver, it has like a proper enclosure and stuff, but this one is supposed to be specifically portable and stuff. So, all right, y'all want to see a Z690 motherboard for a minute here? I'm realizing I don't have just a plain. We can do this setup though. He OD'd on the blue-green filter. Lol. So I have not looked at this yet. This is the ROG Strix Z690E gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. This is for the new Intel 12th gen rather CPUs. We had 2 different generations launched today. That's awkward. Or launched this year rather, not today. That would be messed up. So this is the one for the 12th gen. So it's LGA 1700, which is a few more pins than previously. It supports DDR5. It does not support DDR4 as well. So my benchmarking will only be DDR5. I'm waiting on that to come from Corsair. Windows 11 ready, which, as you're pointing out, nothing is ready in regards to Windows 11, so lulz. PCIe 5.0 for that top slot for the GPU for literally no reason. A faster DMI to the chipset. We got PCI Gen 4. A fancy little light here. Yeah, this was definitely a paper launch. And so retail motherboards just were not even ready at launch to the extent that Intel wasn't really providing them to most reviewers. PCIe slot Q release? The hell is that? You're telling me if I remove cushion, why is there what is this? Hold up. All right, why is this hanging out here? That's weird. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Dual M.2 here. There's supposed to be like 5 on some of these motherboards. This is like a whole bracket system that I don't understand. All right, so we're taking off this cushion. I guess to keep it safe during shipment. I don't know why you would need it. Like, what is... Oh! Are you serious? That's wild. Okay. You got a trash can Mac Pro? Very nice. No, so this isn't for the GPU. This is a heat pipe for the NVMe. So you put your blazing fast like PCIe 4.0 NVMe up here, and it's got a single heat pipe that comes up, and you got a little heatsink here to get the rest of your airflow through it. That is wild. I have always wondered about the PCIe 4.0 SSDs that have their own heatsink, and you obviously can't install them under a card here, so it's just like void the expected use case and take the... This is like a rubber flag. Jesus Christ, Asus. So you like take it out of the cooler they expect you to use it in, and put it under these, and then they don't stay quite as cool. But this one gives you a whole heat pipe for your NVMe. That is nuts. I still don't know. Yeah, this literally, this PCIe slot Q release literally pulls down. I like that, actually. It pulls down the slot thing, so you don't have to use like chopsticks or a screwdriver and push it down. That's nuts. Does it have one of those GPU side releases? Yeah, that's what this is. Then we've got 9 SATA ports, 2 fan headers here, USB 3, USB-C. Still standard 24 pin, which is surprising. 8 pin CPU, fan, RGB. Audio Thunderbolt header, that's nice. RGB, USB, fan, TPM connector down here, front panel connectors, and your audio chipset. So you've got PCIe 5.0 X6, you got X1, and that's Gen 3. You got what says X16, this is X4 electrical, Gen 3. And then I think this is X8 electrical, Gen 4, down here. Yeah, I don't know why the gaming boards always come with all these SATA ports at this point, honestly. I think it's because it doesn't really cost them anything to do it in most cases, and even if it does, they kind of disable them if you're using the NVMe or whatever. This looks a little bit different than standard. I don't know why we still have USB 2.0 on these gaming motherboards. Most of the AMD stuff has dropped USB 2.0 entirely. Like, I see no reason. Like, just make them 3 ports. We've got 4 5 gigabit per second ports, 2 10 gigabit per second ports, a third 10 gig in Type-C, a 20 gig in Type-C, which there are no devices, by the way, which use 10 or 20 gig USB. I don't understand the standard. There's not, I'm fairly confident that there's not a single, at least, consumer or prosumer device that uses those speeds over USB versus Thunderbolt. Just absolutely ass backwards. Obviously, you got your audio with SPDIF, you got Wi-Fi 6E, 2.5 gig Ethernet, for USB 2, and then for the iGPU, you got DisplayPort 1, I believe DisplayPort 2.0 and HDMI 2.1. I'm hoping. So that's pretty nice. Let's see what comes in the box, I guess. Obviously, this content is not super useful when I don't have... I mean, I can put a chip in it, but we can't boot it without RAM, so... And actually, of course... Hello? Corsair is also sending me a AIO for the 12900K. I'm using Noctua for the 12600K, but for the 12900K, I'd like it to actually stay cool, because that is something I ran into with when I was trying to benchmark 11th gen, and that just never happened. Was I kept having all sorts of weird blue screens and stuff, and it was because 11th gen was getting too hot, even though 10th gen doesn't. Oh shit! Okay, you get a NVMe card in here. That is surprising for a gaming motherboard. What? I mean, this is like a $400 motherboard, so I guess you expect everything, but... Yeah, you get their new Hyper M.2 card. Oh, this is a 2 slot? What? I guess because it's only a X8 slot down there. Okay. This one's passive cooling like their full-size one, which is nice. Actually, their 4-size one. I don't remember if it's passive or not. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Computational Mama. But yeah, so you get a 2-slot Hyper M.2 card in here. So that does bring you up to a total of 5 NVMe drives you could have on this device. Which is wild for a gaming computer. Absolutely wild. And then you get your basics of your Wi-Fi antenna, you get a GPU sag prevention, SATA cables, front panel connector, NVMe screws that should just come in the fucking motherboard from the first place. The hell is this? Oh, that's the GPU holder. Yep. Alright. That is a Z690 motherboard. And now I can't get this box out of here to get it put back together. GPU sag was Adam's nickname in high school. No, 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 no. No, no. You were not there. Alright. Let's go take a look at our engraving. I believe it's done. I don't remember how this fit in here. There we go. Okay. I did not add enough of these buttons to my Stream Deck. Webcam switcher. Sources. Video. Okay. I actually really like this. Obviously I got to play around with the centering and everything, but I think that will be good enough. And of course, as soon as I come over here, the freaking air conditioner kicks on, man. That's fine. It's slowly turning to winter. So I want to set up, I should not have done that. I want to set up the grid lines on this real quick. So I want to show you how I'm going to do that, I guess. Come in here, new project. Get the line tool. Nope, I don't like that. Can you please show it up close? Yeah. Sorry. Let me grab the other one too. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. So our initial results were not good. It was just way too light, not working out. That was our second test on camera, looking a little bit better, but still too light to be anything. But this one is about how I want it. Still not enough detail in the nose and mouth, so I'm gonna crank up blackness on the picture itself to compensate for that and try to kind of finish it off. And there's no eyebrows, so I want to get that in there. But that is the burn I'm looking for, I guess. Obviously got to center it up and stuff, but I think that looks great. All right. So I'm supposed to be able to just draw lines here. But I want them to stay on the axis. How do I make it align to the grid? Do I hold shift? That's usually the answer. Nope. Why is there not snapping? Snap to grid. Yes. That is what I want. This is really tedious. There should just be a engraved grid option. I'm sure there is, and I just have no clue where it is. I mean, none of this is specific to Linux. This is just how the program works. Maybe there's something in library. I don't have anything in library. Load. Yeah. There we go. Making progress, making progress. That's not on the grid. All right. And the same thing real quick here. Swoop. Swoop. You just died? How did you die? Okay. So speed per minute is 5,000 is the max for this one. Max power, 100%. We'll do 4,000 millimeters per minute just to be safe. Okay. So the lasers go home, put on my goggles, which I have lost. And theoretically, this should just give us a nice grid on our base here. All right. Let's see what happens. One or more shapes is crossing the edge of the works. Yeah, that's fine. Yo! I don't even know if you can see it. It's missing half the workspace. That's weird, but it is super thin at the moment, but that's fine for now. Oh yeah, turn on my fan for the smoke. I got one of those soldering iron, like, fans to pull it away. My whole studio smells like a campfire right now, because I've been doing this for a couple days. This is pretty neat to watch, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, because the laser's on this side of the thing. That's fine. Is it out of alignment with the board? What do you mean? Like, it's probably not completely centered. Oh, you're right. It does look a little crooked. Oh, it skipped a line. Excuse me? Yeah, the gantry might not be square, honestly. All right, why did we skip a line? That's really weird. In the software, there's no line skipped. Yes, I'm wearing my glasses. It's the, yeah, Alfaro Laser 1 from Otur Tech. I have no clue why it skipped that particular line. So I'm going to tell it to do it again. Let's see what happens. What are you trying to achieve? Currently, I'm making a grid for the engraver so I can more easily line up my stuff. This is a temporary piece of wood. Obviously, it's too small for this, so I'm going to get a bigger one whenever I have access to wood. But in the meantime, it's fine, and I'm just setting up a grid so I can more easily center and align the things that I'm, setting up. Does pineapple belong on pizza? No! Get out! Yes, it is the one crossing outside of the box. I don't see one outside of the box. What do you mean? Oh, maybe it'll get it on this pass. Oh, it stopped. No. What? Shock and movement detected. The betrayal. The betrayal. Now, if I was super OG, maybe on the next wood, you got a warning about a line being outside the... Oh, that's just for... That's not for the line itself. It's for where I had the crosses going out. I was just dragging them to the edge of the grid, and those obviously only go so far. That's what that warning was about. I think whenever I get the full piece of wood, I'm going to do like... Try to align a photoshopped grid and have the actual numbers so I can map it up in the software a little bit easier. So I know like exactly where things are. That's the line that got skipped. Oh. Well, it shouldn't have. Oh, I see. I know what you're talking about now. I assumed that it just meant the information going outside of it wouldn't get skipped. I see what you mean now. Is that line... We get it back in there. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out, because I completely misunderstood that. All right, let's try not to touch it this time. Let's see if it goes. I'm already getting a headache. It got skipped, flipped, and dripped. No, you're good. Sometimes I assume I understand what the thing is saying, and then I misread a thing. Inhaling all this burned wood gets to you. This is definitely something I want like an outside workshop for at some point. We need to replace our shed because our shed is dead. So at some point I may see if I can just set it up so I can easily run extension cords to it or something. And before it's burned through the wood again. No, this is like 3/4 inch plywood. There's no way. I don't think the laser's even like powerful enough to cut through it. The coasters are like a few millimeters thick. This is like at least 1/2 inch, if not 3/4 inch. There we go. We got that line filled in. Hell yeah. Thank you for the help. This is why I am here. Oh, no! No! The shield got knocked off. Damn it. I should have hit pause instead of stop. All right, you know what? We're good. We're good. We're good. We got our grid. We don't need to keep it going. Are we cutting up more Gamers Nexus pads today? Yeah. All right, that looks really nice. It looks like it's just printed up. Well, let me take my glasses off. Yeah, that looks perfect. There's a little bit of wiggle at the ends of these. That's hilarious. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Like, it like wiggles off at the end there. I guess because it gets to the end of the gantry here, which is less secure. You can definitely see it is not square. Well, I kind of don't want to fix it now because we just did the grid, and then the grid won't be lined up. But you can definitely, I'm fairly certain, like, that is clearly not square. And we could obviously fix that. Like, not the grid itself, I mean the arm. You can see it slants down here. Turn the baseboard over, fasten device. Dude, that was such a pain in the ass to well, we could do it. The other side has more screw holes, though, so it's less flat, but we can do it. Let me, I guess, close the software and unplug it real quick. I'll save this grid. Close the software. Unplug it. Hello? Turn off. Okay. Guess I'm just unplugging it. There you go. We're doing it live. All right, this is gonna get loud, so turn down your volume. That is not the screw I want there. That one has a rounded head. Decided to turn it up anyway. Rip your ears. All right. So I have to use the camera for this because it's not obvious to me yet. All right. Like from my angle, it's harder to tell. So we need thank you for the Prime sub. Bennett is awesome. Okay. Subbed earlier and it didn't pop. Well, I'm sorry. Thank you for the sub, Stereo. All right, how do I even... I actually don't know how to align this better. You would think. I don't think that's going to do it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change much of anything. 4 wheels on the Maybar. That's what these are. Oh, it looked like it did a fair bit. Yeah, you're right. It's a little better. So what if I... Damn it. What if I just like... Do I hold it and tighten it? Let's have a square. I do not, unfortunately. I should, but I don't. Yeah, the problem is these are just like acrylic side panels and they're not going to be completely square, so it kind of throws off the look. Coming to this side panel, the square of the laser is completely like, it feels even to this side panel, so that should mean it's mostly square. We're going to tighten these real quick. I can also try to take out these screws for the sidebar and tighten it a little better. The cool thing about this being like modular and portable and stuff is that theoretically you could just build your own enclosure for it, because you could just take these rails off and put them in anything. So you could like build your own box for it, which is not something I considered, and I will mention in the review. So full disclosure, this was sent for review. I originally agreed to it because I thought I'd give it to someone as a Christmas present. I don't know that that has worked out, but I want to make a video about both my 3D printer, which I still need to go set up a print for in a minute. I keep forgetting, as well as this kind of thing for creators learning how to do things. The rest of the unsquare will be an optical illusion because the camera's away from the center bar. Yeah, you're probably right. It looks pretty good to me. And I think it's fine now, given this is a temporary setup. But I want to make a video with it about, you know, just various ways creators can make more money for themselves and build a business rather than just streaming. And this will be one way to do it. But it's turned into a bit of a mess, as the agency that sent it to me immediately started asking for my video, like as soon as I got it, when it takes, like, it took forever for me to get these in. It takes days for like the stain to sit in. Like, even if I had immediately started engraving stuff to really get results that I want to show off for a video, it takes time. And then they started offering me money to get my review up quicker because they had a sale going on or something. To which, if you saw my screenshot on Twitter, I was very nasty in my reply, being like, holy shit, no. And I'm very disappointed that they're offering reviewers money, and that I can't believe that they would do that. So I guess I'm going to bring it up in my review. Obviously, I said no to it. That does kind of complicate things, but I'm going to be pretty honest about my experience with it. The documentation for it is abysmal. Like, if you are looking to get into laser engraving, and I feel the same way about 3D printers. It's basically, it runs G code. It's basically the same setup as a 3D printer. But it's that kind of thing where if you want to get into it for the first time, you're going to have no clue what you're doing. And they do absolutely nothing here to make that easier for you. All right, let me get the software going, see if we can get our grid burned in here real quick. Grid. Home. And we'll do like multiple passes. We will do 3 passes at full speed. Let's give it a try. I'm going to let go and then click. Behold! Let's go ahead and turn this other fan on. Apologies for the noise. I'm going to get my drink while this is going. Yeah, that was my fault. I had the stream on the wrong scene, so that's why the alerts weren't popping up. Sorry. I will recount any new subs and stuff when I get back. Yeah, this looks a lot better, don't you think? I guess you can't see it very well yet. What if I flip my other light on? Sweet. Oh no! It got stuck again. This is really annoying. Shock and movement detected. What shock and movement? I don't understand. None of the other videos mentioned this. I was literally at the other desk. Like, my workbench isn't the most stable thing in the world, but like, it takes a lot to move. I really thought screwing it to this piece of wood would help it. Yeah, when the guard itself fell off, it didn't say anything. Right, since it already went through once, I'm just going to knock it down to 1 pass. And we'll just do 1. I guess that's the advantage of the slower speed, is that maybe it doesn't jar it so much. So we'll do 3,000 for the speed instead of 5,000. Let's hope it works. All right, there. I just sent I resent the alerts for those of y'all who subbed and stuff. Thanks for hanging out, Jevons. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I will probably be doing streamer news tomorrow. I had a video go live today, so I didn't want to compete with it. I guess I'm going to get my 3D printer going while this is burning. All right, I think we're good this time. I think I just need to keep it on the slower speed. That's part of the reason I'm doing all this like experimentation. Oh, it stopped, mother. All right, so the other program at least had an option to like continue from where it left off. This one doesn't. Start from current position. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. What the hell, man? I haven't found any, like, I guess I'm going to have to email them and ask them, like, what they think the solution is. Because this is ridiculous. Like, I'm not, why would the cut be out of bounds? We're home now. Oh, I know why. Never mind. Like, there's no reason it should be this sensitive. How's your CDR mirror? Great. I just used it for B-roll in the video that went up today. Yeah, I guess when the stream's over, I need to email them and be like, yo, what the hell, guys? Why? It's weirdly like the same spot every time. I do not understand. Maybe I need to tighten these more? All right, we'll do something else after this if this isn't going to work. Check the connections in the bottom left corner. Maybe they're getting pulled a lot. Maybe. Actually, these are kind of not in an optimal, like, they could pull each other. But, I mean, they're zip tied down, so they're definitely not getting loose. Let me tighten these some more. Yeah, let me close the software. Save, yes. Unplug it again. Okay, apparently the board stays lit up even when you unplug the power. That's bizarre. We need this taken out. Maybe wrapped around this? Because these two are looped together, so maybe now that that's free. The issue is that, yeah, the coaster was like all the way down here and it was still doing it. So I really have no freaking clue. Maybe this is hitting the wheel? It needs some degree of freedom though. Obviously I can't tighten it up and expect it to come all the way out here. This is dumb. All right, I'm going to set this up. I wonder if it has to do with being the stopping point on both axes. Yeah, like maybe when it goes to turn, it just like jars too much. let's get this plugged back in. And then as this is going, we're going to open some trading cards. Because I'm sure you all are tired of seeing the same thing at this point. Maybe not, though. You never know. All right, so if we pull up the grid, we can kind of delete some of the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can just delete those lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same thing with this side. Actually, we can just delete all of them. So maybe if we just tell it to burn these lines now. Oh, the laser's not on. Son of a... File, save as, grid 2. Really weird staring at a computer in these glasses, let me tell you. What's up, swim team? All right, just fighting a laser engraver here. The issue is we can delete certain parts and fix this for the grid we're doing. But for the coasters and stuff, like, that's game over if it does it in the middle of it. So I don't really, like, I'm really frustrated. What's up, CB Demented? Like, I'm going to waste a lot of pieces of wood and stuff if we can't make that work. All right, I'm going to do 2 passes for these lines. Okay, problem sending data to the laser. Por supuesto. Damn it. Okay. Close this. Save. Why is there a problem sending data to the laser? Unplug. Replug. USB devices. Laser plugged in. Okay. Light burn. There we go. All right. Huzzah! We at least have our grid. All right. Let's go do something. No! Not even a couple lines! Is this not tight enough? Are the wheels not tight enough? I'm desperate at this point. What the hell? I'm so confused. This is one of those things where I feel like it could be user error, where it could be something that I am missing, but I don't know what it would be. It just finishes a line, and it's like, well, we can't continue. This is amazing. Okay, I get it in that case. All right, one more try, and then we're going to the trading cards. This is the Otur Alfaro Laser 1. Okay, definitely didn't hit anything that time. Yeah. All right, I'm giving up until I send an email to the company. This is insane. This is genuinely insane. I've never had... I don't know that I've ever had such a worse experience with something that, as far as I can tell, I'm not doing anything wrong. Ah. Hello there. I guess as soon as I have time tonight, I'm chopping up today's VOD and sending it to them in an email. All right, well, in the meantime, so about your deathmatch should be here in a day or two. Nice. Well, in the meantime, today we're opening up a booster box of My Hero Academia collectible cards, trading cards. I'm a huge fan of the show. I have not watched the new season or I think a new movie just even came out, so no spoilers. But I am a fan of the show. Oh, we will be right back in just a momento. As I was saying, I'm a huge fan of the show. Haven't seen the new season yet, though. We were waiting for it to get fully dubbed. But I do love trading cards, and these were fairly cheap. I don't expect them to be worth anything long term. I want to give them an open, though. So we're going to be opening up some My Hero Academia cards, which is pretty wild. Now, this is marked as a collectible card game instead of a trading card game, so I'm guessing it doesn't have much... much by way of like a game, but we'll see. Figured it wasn't worth getting more than one box of this if it doesn't have any like real value, but we'll see. Maybe people are buying up the cards, you never know. Otherwise it's going to be a baller looking binder of these, assuming the cards look cool at all. I did zero research because I wanted the, you know, the first impressions to be pure, so to speak. It says first edition limited printing, not that it matters for this kind of thing, but hey. Let's go ahead and get our booster box opened up. Hello. There we go. Just like it would display in the store. Looks like we get a special card on top of the box. That's really weird because booster boxes... Oh, I guess these are just for the store to have, because booster boxes you set out in the store and pick up your cards or whatever. I guess this is just like a promo card. Go Beyond. It's got some of the main characters on it. Looks pretty sick. I did not turn on my overhead light. You still buying or collecting Pokemon cards? One of my friends have a collection. Yes, I am. I was waiting for you to send me pictures, I believe. What's up, Jay Brucefer? So here's our Go Beyond card. Glorious. Then we got 2 quirk packs. Not for sale. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get these open. That overhead light is too bright. I feel like my settings randomly reset sometimes. That's a little better. Less overexposedness. Oh, these packs are awkward to open. Hello. Can nothing go right today? My lovely child, who I love to death, decided to wake up at 4 a.m. today and would not go to sleep until at least 7 a.m. is when last time I remember checking time before I actually got to sleep. So that was great. All right, so these packs literally only have 1 card. Oh, here we go. Of Kamui Woods. Some pretty nice art. It looks like it does have a whole lot of battle mechanics. I'm not sure the point if it's just a collectible game, but... Universes? Okay. They're getting into multiverse stuff here. Pretty nice looking. Let's see what comes in pack number 2, and then we'll just blaze through some of these booster packs. And then I probably need to go for the day. Appreciate you all hanging out with me. If you want to see more of these goofy, like, just trying to make stuff work across the studio streams, do let me know. I want to stream more, and this is the only way I can really justify it sometimes when I have so much work to do. So, I can happily do so. They will most likely be random points. Villains defeated. But if you enjoy them, then we can keep the train rolling with them, get some more stream time in. All right, and we have a bunch of packs to open, so let's see what kind of cards we got. I do need to get some cameras set up to point at my 3D printer so I can actually show that, because currently it's on my server rack and I have no real way of like showing you what's happening unless I take my iPhone over there, and y'all didn't seem to like that. All right, we got Mediator. Looks like from the first couple episodes when they're training. Merciless Rush. Precise Control. Dark Shadow Talon. Dark Shadow. Short Circuit. Create Capturing Net from Momo. Kyokajiro. Nice. Pop Off Step. Giant Ice Wall from Todoroki. And Someone with Style. Nice. All right. Since these aren't Pokemon cards, we are going to go through these a little bit faster. Really enjoy setup-based content. Would absolutely watch random studio streams. Cool. Well, I'll definitely prioritize getting the Workbench streaming rig back up and running. I have just last night switched it over to Kubuntu, so all my settings and stuff are gone. But I will get all that set up and get things rolling. Let's get our focus back. Ugh. There we go. That should be a little better, I hope. Dark Shadow Slash. Creepy Realization. 20-meter Tongue Strike. Oh. Release. Summon Dark Shadow. Berserker Blow. Home Run Comet. Uraraka. And Tomura Shigaraki. Nice. Shigaraki. I always say that wrong. I'm not seeing a lot of duplicates. I mean, we opened 2 packs, but 2 packs with no duplicates is kind of nice. Maybe I'll just get a whole binder of this. I don't know. I love collecting cool art cards where I don't have to stress about trying to find them like the Pokemon cards and can just get some cool looking cards. Massive Flash Freeze. I don't understand at a glance like how this game works, because we have character cards, but they don't look all different than the actual move cards or the quirk cards. So I'm not sure exactly what the difference here. We got Think Fast. Oh, we only got 1 holo in that pack. I feel ripped off. I'll start throwing our packs on the floor to pick up later and hate myself later. Oh, the packs have like a little tear corner. That's not very useful. I'm gonna open them the old way. All right, we're looking for some Bakugos, some frick, what's his name? The Gohan dude, and All Might. We got Harden, Todoroki. Todoroki's cool too. I think Massive Flash Freeze was a duplicate, so we did get a duplicate. Minetta. Precious Lesson. Oh, we got Momo. Quick Creation. Like I said, these cards don't seem to have a big difference from each other, so I'm not sure what separates the moves from the characters from whatever else is going on. Plug in. Yes, I love her. Shock Absorption again. Natural Leader. Keen Observation. Zero Gravity from Uraraka. Glamorous. All Might, but he's not a holo. We did get an All Might, though. And Tongue Smack. Hope y'all are having a great start to your weekend. As I mentioned before, if you missed it, we will have streamer news tomorrow instead of today. I typically run them on Fridays when we do them. However, I had a video embargo released today and I wanted to prioritize that instead of taking away from it. Infinite Potential, Corrosion, Desperate Times, Zero Gravity Lift, Start with the Basics, Improvised Blade, Electric Surge. Hey, we got Kaminari. These are pretty cool looking cards. Instant Shining Flash. I'm not a huge fan of how they're doing the holo so far. Like, none of the holo cards have actually stood out to me as being all that impressive looking. That's disappointing, but that's okay. Smash! There's another All Might focus card. Eat my sticky balls. Really? That character drives me nuts. Freaking Minetta. Oh, we got another All Might, though! You're so obvious. Yeah, I don't dig that it's just like the UI elements of the card being hollow. That's unfortunate. Apparently there's a tropical storm passing overhead, so it's only moderately excellent. Well. Swoop. I don't know that I will buy more of these with how they look, since I am primarily focused on the art here, since again, it is a collectible card game. Dark Shadow Ruin. All right, that one's better. That one has the whole card kind of being or hollow. I don't know, given that it's supposed to be a collectible card game, having the holo not be all that impressive. Like, the art's okay. It's a 2D anime, so like it seems like they're purely using screenshots from the anime, which is not necessarily the best way to go. The art itself is kind of okay, but the way they integrate the holo into it is not super great, in my opinion. Night Watch. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm buying another pack or another box of these, but I'm glad I got some. I'll stick to like figures or something for my hero. Swoop. Super Regeneration, Nervous Habit, and Keen Observation in a holo form. The cards are super thick. All right, let's open a couple more of these and then we'll probably wrap up today's stream. My wife's fixing up some food, so there are 3 kinds of cards. Full art cards are character cards. Colored borders are attacks. Gray are foundation cards. Oh, well, thank you for the info. I will check out that link after the stream. I can't imagine it's a great game to play. Hey, Erase! Nice. Engine Rush, yes. Actually, we can get through the rest of these packs. We'll be okay. Eat my sticky balls! Hey, celebrity status. Hey, Kirishima! Nice! Missouri Smash! And sticky balls. I don't want Minetta. Give me any character but Minetta. Alright, how many packs we got left? We can do it. I believe in us. Just kind of tear through them quickly here. You want to buy a Pentium 3 rack mount for me? Probably not. Mediator, Requested assistance. Electric Jolt. Specialist of Sound. I love her. Jiro's the best. Back to back. That one is super dark. Cero. And Naval Laser Beam. Nice. I am impressed with how few duplicates we seem to get so far, and we're already like we're like 2/3 of the way through. Infinite potential. Create bow staff. Destined for mainstream success. Missouri Smash and Blitz Rush. Very nice. I like that one a lot, actually. Amphibious. Can we get her in a card? We haven't gotten her yet. Release. I don't think we... I guess... Eraserhead. I guess we got one full art Giro. Hey, look at that one. Indiscriminate Shock. 1.3 million volts. And Nervous Habit. Did they change the side of the pack that the tear thing was on? That's a little odd. I think they did. Or maybe I was opening them from behind before. I don't know now. I don't know. Foon has a 286 rack mount. Yeah, well. My rack space is already pretty much full and very precious. So I'd rather not. Oh, we didn't open that first pack yet. That's fine. Swoop. Swoop. Alright, we are getting a fair bit of duplicates now, but like the hollows haven't been super duplicate. Self-assured, that's a new one. Erase. Ice Storm. Gorgeous. Alright. Fulfilled my duty. That's a new one. Nomu. Destined for mainstream success. Heroic Lineage. The Ida family. Hey, there's Momo. And Sticky Ball Tackle. Alright. We got a few more packs left here. I guess I'll send this custom EposVox Storinator back. Haha. If it's a Storinator running on a Pentium 3, I don't think it'll move very fast. And hey, we got a Giro card. Specialized Sound Waves. Very nice. Like I said, she's one of my favorites of the show. All right, we got like 5 more packs left here real quick. And then I got to go, ladies and gentlemen. Summon Dark Shadow, Sticky Ball, Toss Tackle. I think that is our first holo. And of course, it's one that I would prefer to not even have at all. So, thanks. RNG. Hey, we got a Sui. Apathetic and Staff Strike for Momo. Nice. Alright, 2 more packs, 3 more packs remain. We haven't seen Bakugo at all. What the hell? Actually, we haven't seen Midoriya at all. How have we gone through an entire booster box and not seen, like, the 2 main characters, the Goku and the Vegeta of the show? That's kind of bull. Think fast. Hey, Aoyama. Hey, there's Bakugo waiting for us. Nitro Explosion Ignition with that evil ass face on him. Alright, very cool. Fun fact, my Unraid server is called Bakugo. Hopefully this last pack has a Midoriya card. That's pretty wild. Alright, Harden, Amphibious, Naval Blast, Celebrity Status, Naval Blast again, Keen Observation, It Can't Be Fixed, Berserker Blow, Encouraged Training Partner, and a Nomu. So we went through an entire booster box without a Midoriya featured card, and we only got a single Bakugo featured card. All right, well, that was an entire booster box of My Hero Academia collectible card game from Universes. Like I said before, I would not rate this very highly. Probably won't be buying them again, but some cool cards to feature in a binder regardless. All right, that was weird. I'm probably gonna head out for now, go eat some dinner, get out of the smoke smell. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If I see you on tomorrow for Streamer News, see you then. Otherwise, hang out in our Discord, discord.gg/EposVox. Go check out our merch. Check out our music as well. I'll see you later.